Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We're here this evening looking at the MattVT Schulenburg, Texas ranch, just outside of Schulenburg, Texas. This thing is a huge ranch. It's got a lot of features, a lot of cool mods. It's got that awesome garage we just pulled out of. It has a repair trigger in it. We've got right behind me there is the ouch. Right behind me there is the garage trigger, and we've also got fuel triggers here and sleep. So you got it all right here. There is 4 job locations on this ranch. There's a cattle pickup point, horses where you can pick up, and we've got livestock chutes for cattle and horses. We've got MattVT Grain, we've got MattVT Farms, and a MattVT Trucking Services. So we've got it all right here. We're just going to do a little drone shottage here and see what this looks like. There's a cool pond. You got horses running all around, eating grass and having fun. And then just so many details that Matt Surratt always puts in his yards. And this one is by far one of the most beautiful I've seen. I can tell you that. And he spared no labor expense on this, I can tell you. Looks like he put a lot of work into this. So many different details. And I think what we're going to do is I've hooked up one of my horse trailers. This is the ones that you see on the yard as well. They're Ebby, the EBY Ebby horse trailer by SWC Modding. I'll put links to all these things in the description below. There's Facebook groups. There's Patreon page for the yard and all that. So I'll put all the links to everything down in the description. So if you want to pick these things up, you can. And we're just going to make our way down the road here. And I think what we'll do is we'll go over here to the livestock location. See if we can't pick up some horses going out to somewhere. And I'm just going to speed it up here through the magic of video and get through this thing, right? But you can see all the detail in this. There's farm ranch workers all over the place out here. There's horses. There's just all kinds of stuff going on. Even got one of those horsey merry-go-rounds over there. I know there's a name for it, but I can't pull it off the top of my head at the moment. Let's see what we got here. We go to cargo market because we got our trailer hooked up already. So here we are. You can see the label for the MattVT Ranch. I guess it is that red logo there. Shows where we're picking up. Now, when you go pick up horses somewhere else, or cattle or whatever, if you got a cattle pod on board, you can pick up cows somewhere else and you'll see this red label pop up on your loads as a destination, so you can bring them back to your ranch as well. So that's kind of cool. Yeah, let's grab I don't want to go too far. Let's grab this one to Arizona. It's not too far, it's 1,000 miles. And then I'm going to speed this up because I back in poorly. This doesn't give you the opportunity to hit the enter key when you're sitting on the frame or near the frame to allow you to just plonk the truck in there. You have to put it in yourself. So you definitely get practice at backing up, and I really need practice at backing up, so that's a good thing for me. I don't know about y'all, but we'll speed it up here. If you want to really make fun of me, you can slow the video down and watch every stroke of the wheel. But there we go, close enough. Anyway, we're loaded up. We got our horses. Don't know how many we picked up. I wasn't paying attention to how many they loaded when the ranch hands were loading them. I think the paperwork said we got 2 adults and 2 colts. So we'll check that out here in a minute. Let's just pull right up here in the grass and right next to this really nice black horse, and we'll drop ourselves out of the truck and take a walk around, run out in the field, see the horse. There we go. Run up and say howdy to the horse. There's one running around. There's a paint. Really nice horses. A lot of paints running around out here. So here we'll go inside the truck, the trailer. Yep, there we got a colt right there. And we got a horse there. We got a mare here and a little brown colt there. We got some straw, some hay in here for them to eat. We'll have to stop periodically and feed them and tend to them. And sometimes I'll pull into a rest area where they have a really nice lawn out back field, and I'll pull them out of the trailer and let them run around. Yeah, make sure we got everything tucked away in our sleeper here, our legacy sleeper, so we can make this trip 1,000 miles. Not too far. Only have to stop a couple of times, tend to the horses. A lot of times I let one of the ranch hands ride with me, and they can tend to the horses while I'm checking out the truck. Here we go. And we're just going to speed it up through this bit because I'm trying to show you as much of the ranch as I can, even though we're only just really skimming the very corner of this thing. There's a whole lot more to it than what you're seeing here, because the road goes on out and around. So now we're going to go out the main entrance here. You'll be able to see where the signage is. You can set up your own signs just like any MattVT yard. You use his MattVT sign edit file, and I've got a video on that, so just look on my channel and you can see how to change that. Real simple, and you can personalize it so it's got your own ranch labels, signage on it. And here we go. Got all kinds of equipment parked around up here. There's a UPS truck parked up here, I can see. That's probably a random truck, so different trucks will spawn there each time. It just depends on what's in the spawning order, I suppose. But here is the I guess you can pick up seed and feed here at this pickup point, I believe. I'll have to check that out later. Probably use one of those grain hoppers to pick up feed or something. But you can see the MattVT Farms sign there, and then we've got this really cool like pond or river out here with a bridge over the top of it. I love this feature. It's beautiful. And we're just going to pull across the bridge and then do another drone footage from this side, just so you can see some more of the ranch, because it's massive. I'll show you across the street too. They've got some really nice Texas Longhorns across the street. So if we don't have any Texas Longhorns on our own ranch, we may have to go across the street and buy some and drag them over here, because they're really a sight to behold. So anyway, let's drop out of the truck again here, and we'll get up in the air. We'll send a drone up there, get some nice footage for you. Take a peek around. We'll show you my my sign here. If I can crawl out from underneath this truck. There we go. There's the sign. I used Matt's sign edit file to make that, and like I said, it's really simple. And I mean, I just dropped the yard in my mods, and it already, I put it below my sign edit file, which already had that in there, and it showed up. There's the Texas Longhorn across the street there, and you can see the other sign has been affected as well by that edit file. Here's another pickup point over here. We'll have to discover what all these are, because I haven't checked it all out yet. I'm just getting introduced to it myself, and I think it's just a real pretty ranch. We got some horse trailers here. We got some cows out in the field here. You got farm ranch hand there feeding or cleaning out the stalls or whatever he's doing there. But just really, there's a lot to it. You can see there's one edge of it, but even being up this high with the drone, I don't think we're going to see the other edge of it. But we can look over there. You can see way out there where we were just at. So it's a pretty good size ranch. This was a lot of work. I guarantee I told you. So anyway, if you like what you see, go over to MattVT's Facebook group and give him kudos, and hop over to his Patreon and pick this up. I think he releases them in Patreon. They're out for a month, and then he'll release it for individual sale later. So I think it's a month, 30 days of grace period there. So Patreon people pick it up first. Anyway, that's going to do it for today. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe.